taking the ultimate quest of completing Final Fantasy XIV. Follow me along as I take on this extreme challenge. Will I lose my mind, or will I actually get all the achievements? Only time will tell. Alright, before we dive into the grind, we're starting today with the Gamble Wheel! We're sitting at 414 out of 1,000 for the achievement, so let's do a little gambling! For the best points, I've been focusing on the Expert A missions. I always go for the ones that have a consecutive lineup, so that way I can get 1,000 points. There's also time missions, and you can only get 2 per cycle, but they give a total of 2k points, so that way you can have more points as you go along. I've said points a lot through this entire thing, oh boy. But it's totally worth it. And I do use red alerts as a little bit break from the main grind to get like a change of scenery, you know? They're not the most efficient because they only give 4k points per red alert, but they're great to like break it up and just make my life so much easier. I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I love crafting. It's super enjoyable for me. I do have a few macros, but honestly, I like handcrafting when I can. It feels more personal. But for these bigger grinds, yeah, I'm macroing them all the way. Like, I have to keep myself sane. There's just so much to do here, and it's really repetitive, and it gets really boring. I started with Goldsmith first after I've completed Weaver, and that's mostly because I don't like the Goldsmith ting 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 noise. I just don't like it. So I'm getting that one like out of the way really quickly because I hate it. I hate the noise. My order for this current grind is going to be Goldsmith, Blacksmith, Armor, and then literally anything else. Like, Goldsmith, hate the noise, get it out of here. Blacksmith or Armor, I don't particularly like their noises either. Is there like a crafter that you guys like don't hate the noise of? Like you guys hate their noise and something like that and you're just like, nah, can't stand it? Because I'd love to know. Am I like the only one? Am I crazy? It's possible. But also, while I'm crafting, I've been binging the show called 911, and oh my goodness, the show has been keeping me hooked. I'm at season 8 now after all these like weeks of grinding, and there are so many characters with just so many stories that are just happening all at once, and it keeps my brain active while doing this repetitive work. So, chef's kiss, perfect time, binge a show when you're crafting. You need a show. And crafting has always been kind of relaxing lately. When everything else gets stressful, this is my go-to to unwind. Just something easy, rhythmic, and productive. I'm thinking about focusing on more of the crafting and gathering achievements in the next few episodes. There's so many of them, and they're just perfect for like some just chatting stuff that we're doing right now. And that brings us to everything at 150,000 points. Yay, that's a 7 achievements right there. Look at all these shiny points. Alright, time for another quick gambling break before we wrap up this session. Alright, we're ending this gambling at 728 out of 1,000. Not bad at all. We will probably hit 1,000 when we get to Goldsmith at 500k. Or maybe Blacksmith. Like, I assume probably 2 classes to 500k and I'll have the 1,000 achievement. And then I'll need to start working on getting the crafting everything and gathering everything achievement where you do all of the missions. But that's a future me problem. Not a me now. And that's going to wrap up the crafting segment for today. So we got to 150k points, it's 7 achievements, Pog. Now let's go head off to the Halloween event because that dropped while I was recording this. So naturally we gotta take a little detour. I love the seasonal events in FF14. They always bring something fun and charming to break up the grinds. There was this one time, was it Shadowbringers? Or maybe it was Endwalker, where they combined the Valentine's and Little Lady Days event into one. And I was starting to think that this was going to be the end of seasonal events. that they were going to just start combining them and not do them all separated, and I was getting really disappointed and worried for a moment. But now they're coming back really strong. It's nice to see them adding flavor again, and I really hope they keep experimenting with the fun mini games. This year gives us a new mount, and it takes us back to the Haku Manor as the haunted house, which I love dearly. And okay, yes, it is a reskinned mount, but it does have different animations. The trick and treat animations are really cute. The treat one is honestly my favorite. I mean, candy, how can you not love it? This event just hits in the right mix of nostalgia and fun as I'm recording this, and I'm very grateful to have all of that. So next up, we're going to be talking about the Yok Huy Society quest, or as I like to say, the Beast Tribe quest! I know they're technically not called that anymore, but look, I'm a boomer, I'm standing my ground. It's Beast Tribes forever in my book, okay? I've been keeping up with them daily, though I technically missed a day. If you log in early enough on patch day, you can squeeze in an extra Beast Tribe set before the daily reset. But I wasn't fast enough because I had work that day, so I just couldn't do it. And so technically I missed one, but I haven't actually missed one. I also totally forgot to record the starting quest, so yeah, that's on me. Sorry about that. It's probably gonna happen again. Just understand it. It is one of those things, you know? The story so far has been really cute, though. We're rebuilding this sort of Skyrim-looking area to bring back these cute ice spirits that used to live here. The catch is, the spirits are upset because the person who held everything together passed away and didn't really keep the tradition going, and now they're trying to reforge this back together. These spirits, they don't understand death, and that's kind of been a recurring theme in Dawn Trail, which makes this story surprisingly emotional. Now, I'll admit it, I really wanted the giant snow bunny to be the mount reward for this beast tribe. It's adorable, and I'm generally disappointed it's not. Maybe one day they'll add it in as a mount because I would farm that immediately and it's totally worth it. Like, it is worth having this as a mount. But the mount that we do have is really nice. Those ice flowers that bloom from the animation that it gives you is gorgeous. I do think it would be better with the snow bunny, but you know, we can have this like little contraction thing that we built. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. Snow bunny's still better. But it's definitely one of the prettiest effects I have, so I do enjoy that. I just don't really like the aesthetic of the mount overall. I am currently at rank 7 Sworn, and there's one more rank, level 8, Bloodsworn, left to go. Sadly, it doesn't have an achievement attached to it, which is kind of a bummer. Something I really want to ask everyone, though, is what do you think about getting the mount before actually completing the Beast Tribe? Personally, I'm not a big fan of that. I really like how the older Beast Tribes made the mount the final reward. It gave this nice sense of completion when you finally unlock it at the end. Getting it early just kind of takes away a bit of that satisfaction, you know? So I kind of wish they would go back into that. I still have a bunch of Beast Tribes to finish, mainly Heavensward and Around Reborn ones. So I'll be giving updates as I work through those because I do need to get them started. So many achievements, so little time. I am near capping on my tomes again, so I do need to do some more relic stuff this week. So we are going to get my Astrologian started, and we're going to complete the Summoner stage. So right now I'm on Summoner, so we're going to go get that done. It's very nice to, like, just get a lot of the relics I've done. With all the content I'm doing, I'm getting a lot of, tomes. So this is just quick and easy for me. Oh, I need to unequip this. Oh. Where's my UCall book? Hold on. There it is. Okay, so we gotta put this on. That way we can do this. Should be this one. And summoner. Here's that. Here's that. Now make me my shiny weapon! Weapon time! I do like the wings that like are flapping here. Like that is just super cute. I really do like that. So that is Summoner done. Wrong book. Hold on. There we go. And it's pretty nice. This looks like a bat more than like a dragon though, and it should look more like a dragon. Maybe the next few stages will like upgrade it. I do like this moon charm though. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. And now we cover it up with Bahamut. Alright. And now we get Astro. Astro. Okay, what do I gotta do here to get my Astro? There you go. Get me my glow, please. Thank you. Come on. And there's Astro. I'm interested in seeing how it glows. Because right now it's playing, I know, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling those vibes. Just skipping over the conversation because we don't need to hear it over and over again. But that is the Astro one completed. Let's equip it real quick here. I'm not sure. Like, I kind of like the middle, but I would like to see what it looks like load. Because right now I'm not feeling it. But we'll see. This could get better. And that's everything for episode 5. We've made solid progress these past several weeks. 20 achievements completed for a total of 150 points. You might have noticed there's a long list of achievements here, but not a lot of footage. So if you want to see more of the fun in action, check out my Deep Dungeon Clear Run right here on the channel. I promise you're going to love it. And also, there's a lot of duplicate achievements. Like, the crafting achievements were basically the same, so I kind of just combined them all. So there wasn't really, like, a lot of footage-wise because there's just so much duplication. Next episode, we're going to keep up these cozy vibes and work through some of the gathering and crafting achievements. Thanks so much for watching. Stay sweet, everyone. Bye!